Can you guys stop shouting out? Men should just open up. They should just share their emotions. They should just share their deepest desires, right? We know that's not going to happen as easy as we think. However, I do have some tips for you guys that can help you out, and I'll show you like how I've taken that journey, and I'm still taking that journey with people, my wife, people. So let's get into it. Welcome to the Black Man Black Health Podcast. I'm your host, Drew Cost. Today we're in a car, and it's cold out there, bro. It's cold, but let's jump into this. So, do men open up? Yes. Do men open up all at once? No. I don't think anyone does, but I think men do open up a little bit slowly. I think men usually open up by like testing the waters. Like they're gonna give you like this much and then that much. It's really slow, but it works. So I'm gonna tell you the first time I opened up to my wife. So I dated Jamaica, of course, before I married her. So we shared things. But this was the funniest, but it was the deepest. So before getting married, I had told myself, when I get married, I'm gonna keep socks on the whole relationship because I hate how my feet look. Right? I played sports, I work out. They're not pretty, right? I'm not gonna come on here and tell you I have like pretty feet. Like I don't. Okay. So I was like, I'm gonna keep socks on because I don't want her to see that part of me because it's ugly. Right? Now you're thinking like, how are you gonna keep socks on the whole marriage? Right? I don't know. I also like being covered up in general, so that could be an issue. So we went on our honeymoon, and you guys know, like we went on a cruise. So you know, like the cruise bathrooms, they're not big or anything like that. The rooms aren't big and such and such. So I was like, all right, she's gonna be close to me and stuff like that. I'm gonna make sure I keep some socks on deck. And then I got in the shower and I said, this may be the first test. Can I uncover my feet and see how she receives me? This sounds so comical now. It sounds so comical. To see how she receives me. And I decided, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do it. So I'm in the shower and I'm getting ready to get out. And I told her, hey, hon, I'm gonna show you my feet. So I was petrified. Like I was terrified because I didn't know what was gonna happen. And you might be like, Drew, it's just feet. I'm showing you something with men. So shower ends and I'm like, all right. I'm about to come out and show you my feet. She's like, all right. All right. And I come out, and when I say the amount of fear that made me think, if I open up and show her something that I feel insecure about, she's going to either ridicule me or she's going to humiliate me or she's going to receive me. I showed her my feet and she was like, they're not bad like that. Like, you're okay. And I kept them off for the rest of the night. Now, years later, I've learned to share more stuff and to open up more because of how she treated me when I opened up in something that was real small. It's not about the feet. It's more so about what was something that had a hold on me. What was I insecure about that actually made me feel that someone was going to ridicule me or laugh at me, and she received me. Years later, Jamaica would do my feet, and I cannot tell you, it was one of the most humbling things for me because it was a big insecurity for me. And having my wife like do my feet and things like that, I was like, well, she shouldn't be doing this and stuff like this. It was so much going in my head. But it taught me that if you open up a little at a time, it can, of course, become where you just feel open all the time. But also you'll realize that sometimes it's not as bad as you think on the other side. So that's a message for men. Sometimes you may open up to people, they may laugh or they may not laugh, but you're really doing it for you. You're doing it so that you can have some sense of freedom to share more. You're also doing it for you because you don't want to hold everything in. Now, for ladies, this is a trick and tip that you can do when you are dealing with men who you feel aren't open. Praise them when they do open up for something, even if it's really, really little, right? What's rewarded gets repeated. If they open up and say anything that's little, thank them for that. What it's going to do is going to send the signal that it's okay to open up with bigger things. It's okay to share something that's deep on your heart, but it's going to start off with praising the little things that he may say and then letting it grow. So it's not about defeat. It's really about, can I share my insecurities with you? Can I share my fears with you? Can I share things that I'm stuck with or stuck on with you? And if the answer is yes, things are going to change, right? You can do this with friends, with your partner. I'm not gonna say do it with your coworkers, but opening up can be beautiful, but just take it a bit at a time. If you're a fella, a guy, a king, a little bit at a time goes a long way. Ladies, a little praise when you do see him trying to open up or opening up goes a long way. I'm out of here, guys. Be great.